What if one of the greatest civilizations in history never really existed? For centuries, explorers, scientists, and dreamers have searched for the fabled city of Atlantis. Some believe it was a magnificent empire swallowed by the sea. Others say it was nothing more than a cautionary tale. Today, we dive deep into the mystery. Was Atlantis fact or simply myth? The story of Atlantis begins with the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, writing nearly 2,400 years ago. He described a powerful island nation, rich with knowledge, technology, and influence. But in a single day and night of misfortune, it vanished beneath the waves. For centuries, scholars and adventurers have tried to trace Plato's words back to reality. Did Atlantis once stand proud in the Atlantic Ocean? Or was it always a story meant to warn us about human pride and ambition? Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, remain the only true source of the Atlantis story. According to him, Atlantis was larger than Libya and Asia combined, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. The Atlanteans were powerful, ambitious, and technologically advanced, but as their greed grew, so did their downfall. The gods punished them, sinking the city forever. Some historians argue that Plato invented Atlantis to serve as a metaphor, a tale of what happens when human arrogance challenges divine order. Others, however, believe his words might point to a real place lost in time. For centuries, explorers have searched for Atlantis. In the Middle Ages, maps placed it in the Atlantic Ocean. By the 9th century, adventurers suggested locations as far as the Caribbean, the Mediterranean, and even Antarctica. One of the most famous searches came from Ignatius Donnelly in the late 1800s. He believed Atlantis was a mother civilization that seeded all others, from Egypt to the Americas. His ideas influenced generations of treasure hunters. In modern times, technology has taken the search deeper. Sonar scans, satellite imagery, and oceanic surveys have revealed mysterious underwater structures. Off the coast of Japan, the Yonaguni Monument resembles a submerged city. In the Mediterranean, ruins near Santorini hint at a civilization destroyed by a volcanic eruption. Could one of these be the true Atlantis? Archaeologists often warn against romanticizing Atlantis. They argue that Plato's story was allegory, not history. After all, no ancient text outside Plato's writings mentions Atlantis, and many proposed locations lack solid evidence. Yet, natural disasters throughout history fuel the legend. The eruption of Thera around 1600 BC wiped out much of the Minoan civilization. Entire islands have sunk due to earthquakes and tsunamis. Could Plato's Atlantis simply have been inspired by real events? Civilizations destroyed by nature, remembered and retold as legend? Geologists remind us that Earth is full of lost lands. Doggerland, once connecting Britain to Europe, now lies beneath the North Sea. If these lands existed and disappeared, could Atlantis have been one of them? Beyond history and science, Atlantis lives powerfully in human imagination. Writers, filmmakers, and even conspiracy theorists have shaped the legend. In popular culture, Atlantis is often portrayed as a utopia of wisdom and advanced technology. Some fringe theories even suggest alien connections or ancient energy sources hidden beneath the sea. Though these ideas lack scientific support, they show us something important. Atlantis is more than a place. It is a symbol, a dream of lost perfection, and a reminder of how fragile civilizations truly are. Here's the haunting truth. Whether Atlantis existed or not, humanity keeps finding echoes of its story. Cities buried in sand, temples swallowed by the jungle, villages sunk beneath the ocean. Every discovery blurs the line between myth and history. Perhaps Atlantis is not just one lost city, but a timeless warning that no civilization, no matter how powerful, is invincible. The legend of Atlantis continues to endure because it speaks to something deep within us. The hope of finding a forgotten world and the fear of losing everything we've built. Fact or myth, Atlantis challenges us to ask, could our own modern world one day suffer the same fate? And if it did, what story would be told about us thousands of years from now? So, if you enjoyed this journey into history's greatest mystery, join us for more forgotten tales and hidden places. Subscribe to Echoes of the Past. Share your thoughts below and let us know. Do you believe Atlantis was real or just a myth?